Welcome back to another episode of the Bills Podcast.
Yes, sir. We are back this week with another short episode again because we do not have a lot of time because the kids, dance and soccer and all that kind of takes priority over this, and life has been lifing.
Yeah.
Like, it's been so busy the last couple weeks. So,
Yeah.
Lucky for you guys, though, we're starting another episode on Monday, the day before it comes out. So it's not like we're talking about shit that happened like a week ago.
Yeah.
So today we're going to do another top 5 for you guys. We did not do one last week. We did not have time because the Oregon trip took precedent over trying to do that for the episode. And then we have sports. The Niners suck ass. Cowboys had a good week.
Yep. About time.
Yep. We got some of that stuff to get into, and then duck season starts
Saturday.
So we have you guys have 5 days. Well,
Yep. No, 4
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah, you guys are going out Friday night, or
No, we're gonna stay at home because Johnny drew a resi for opener.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's like hallelujah. It's
Yeah.
funny. He drew the same place. He drew the same number for the same place both days for opening weekend. Yeah, like
who'd he pay? Who'd he pay off?
exactly. Bro, so he's put in for opening day twice since we started hunting the refuge.
Mm-hmm.
Both times that he's put in, he's drawn a resi. And not bad resis either. The first year he put in, he drew number 7 at a refuge down south, and we shot two-man limit. That was before we really got into hunting mallards and stuff, so we just shot
Whatever.
2-man limit or whatever. This year though, he drew a decent number. He drew a 22, so it's not the best, but it's not bad. Like by any means, It's not bad at all. So I think we'll be able to get to where we want to go, and if we get where we want to go, it should be 14 green.
There you go.
So I'm ready for it. We have a 600-yard hike through the pond, and it's the nastiest stuff I've ever walked through. Like on all the refuges, it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pack light, bring our bikes, and
There you go.
move quick. Hopefully.
I'm gonna clarify. I said top 5 artists. We do not mean like painting and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna take a joke that we had earlier. We don't know 5 artists.
Yeah.
Between us, I don't think. Like in my top 5, Hunter Biden would be there. So, that wouldn't be too fun. We mean singers,
Songwriters,
musicians,
whatever.
do you want to kick us off on that, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll start with my top 5.
Cool.
And it's I don't know, it's weird because like we just said, there's so much to cover with artists.
Top 5 doesn't even come
you-
close, bro.
yeah. So I got a couple rap, couple country, and then I put one singer that I think is she's got the greatest voice.
Yeah.
So
We also said top 5 artists, and neither of us really listen to rap all that much anymore.
not really, no. So
it's-
at the top I have Eminem.
okay.
I think lyrically,
You started 1.
flow wise, started 1.
Okay.
I think lyrically and with the flow, Eminem is just, he's hard to beat. And it's not a white man's game.
I told you I was gonna change it 36 times, bro.
So I got Eminem at number 1. And the people that listen to this are gonna hate that, because I put Pac right below him.
But Pac died the year I was born,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that's
but
hard.
for changing the culture, like he did, I feel like
Yeah.
Pac was like a culture changer, and so I have Pac at number 2. Hank Jr. is my number 3.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. I'm not old enough to have listened to the original Hank stuff and really like it. I know that Hank Sr. was a legend, but I feel like Jr. picked it up and perfected his dad's craft.
Yeah.
Next to Hank, I have Waylon Jennings. Those two, if I'm listening to old country, any country, those two are my favorite to listen to.
Yeah.
And then my number 5 spot is Alicia Keys.
Whoa.
The voice on that woman.
That's left field. But
Left
yeah,
field.
I like it.
But I feel like I had to throw in a singer. I was like, I'm gonna limit myself to 2 rap artists, like, cause I used to listen to a lot of rap, and I just don't listen to rap anymore.
Yeah.
Country's my big thing, but I was like, I sing at church and everything. My wife's a singer. I was like, I gotta throw honorable mention to a singer out there and put her in the top 5. But Alicia Keys, her voice is crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's not many singers that.
I'm not mad at it.
No, yeah.
You're making me look like a dirtbag because I don't have a female in my top 5. So.
That's one thing I thought about too. I was like, I should probably throw a female in there somewhere. But I don't think there's any singers out there that like. I mean, there is. Once you get to that level, like everybody's got their own avenue of singing and how they do it, and it's kind of hard to like categorize them all together because everybody's voice is so different at that level. But at the same time, they're all doing things that it's practically impossible to do with your voice once you get to that level. But yeah, Alicia Keys, that girl's, she's got some vocals.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going completely the other way. I'm starting at 5.
Starting 5.
I have 3 rap artists in there, and all 3 of them probably wouldn't be in a lot of people's top 5, even rap artists, but they're like important to me. Like my number 5, Action Bronson. You probably don't even know who that is, but he's a New York rapper. I mean, he's just a cool person. He has like shows, like cooking shows. He's a fucking 5-star chef. Like
he's got a Michelin star. Does he have a Michelin star?
I don't know about
I just found out what that was like 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Garrett.
Are you talking about tires or no?
Bro, I didn't know what a Michelin star was, and Garrett was like, "Yeah, the tire company, like they give out stars for restaurants." I was like, "What?"
Wait, what? Yeah, that's a real.
Yeah, that's a real thing. A Michelin star is like a real thing.
No, I know I know a Michelin star is. I didn't know it was for the tire shop.
I don't know if it's for the tire company or not.
Right.
But I think it's because like they sponsored people to travel and give out Michelin
I know
stars.
somebody's listening.
Somebody's
losing
gonna
their mind
exactly,
right now.
Exactly. We'll get a text about it tomorrow. It always happens.
Yeah.
But I learned what a Michelin star was like 2 weeks ago because Garrett went to a restaurant that had a Michelin star, and he's like, "This place has a Michelin star." I was like,
Cool, bro.
Yeah, cool. What's a Michelin star?
Number 4, Mac Miller. I literally listened to him yesterday. Like every once in a while, I just get in this mood where it's got to be Mac Miller.
Yep.
Which it won't happen again for a while because the Niners lost yesterday, and I can't, bro. I can't do anything the same. Like I might not ever watch a football game at Daniel's house again. Like, number 3, I got Juice WRLD.
That's what you're gonna start listening to because you're sad.
Juice. I might be like if I was ever like closer to crying when a famous person died, it was Juice WRLD.
Yeah. And see, like that era of
was when you
music,
stopped.
I stopped listening to that.
Yeah.
Because that was also this, like, I've listened to some Juice WRLD and like he makes good music, but like that was also the era of like mumble rap and so like bro, this is what am I listening to?
I never even got into like that hype music kind of stuff, like mumble rap or whatever. But Mac Miller was like when I was a kid. Like I was in high school listening to the Kids mixtape, like
Kids Bop.
Yeah, no, his Kids mixtape. Yeah, no. I remember the first time I ever heard one of his songs. Like, and I was like, "Who is that?" I was playing beer pong in my garage, and it was good. So 3 Juice WRLD, and then number 2 Jelly Roll. Like, I mean, these last few years, like I even listened to like some of his stuff like back in the day with like Lil White and stuff.
You were telling me about that,
yeah.
You were the one who actually like showed me who Jelly Roll was.
All the credit's got to go to Michael and Russell on that one because they put me on his country stuff because I was like I was never even like a drug user and I liked his music back in the day. So like
he's got an awesome story too though.
Yeah,
like I think that's what the draw to Jelly Roll is like his story and how he made it.
He was just on Rogan again last week.
Was he?
Yeah, Yeah, he was. Yeah, no, and like maybe we should do like a top 5 of like people we'd want to hang out with because he'd be number 1.
Jelly Roll?
Oh yeah, he'd be the number 1 person I wanted to spend time with.
Mine would be like Shane Gillis or Joe Rogan.
Well, yeah, those guys would be in there,
Like,
but I think Jelly Roll would be number 1.
Shane Gillis would be sick.
And number 1, obvious, very obvious, Morgan Wallen. Like I was in the top 0.01% of his listeners on Spotify last year. Yeah, like dude, I'm not even joking.
Crazy.
Like you get the Spotify Wrapped or whatever at the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like my top 5 songs. There was 1 Jelly Roll song in there. The other 4 were Morgan Wallen. Like it was, yeah. I mean, he has a song that is my wife and I's wedding song.
Yep.
And I also like was giving my mom suggestions about like the song we were gonna dance to at the wedding, and she ended up picking the Morgan Wallen song.
Yep.
So, yeah. I
The
think that
new
one-
age country stuff's starting to get good again. Like
I think so.
I've heard a lot. Like there was a weird phase there after like Blake Shelton and like all those guys, and then you had like the kind of weird where like Kane Brown started to come out, and like there was some different stuff, but it all kind of sounded, it was all very the same. And
Well,
like,
we went to that Kane Brown concert.
Yeah.
All of us.
mm-hmm.
That might be the best concert I've ever seen.
it was a really
and we
good
were
concert.
way up there.
Yeah.
What is the King's Arena even
Golden
called?
One.
Oh
The
yeah, they
Golden
are.
One Center.
I remember going there when they were called a Power Balance Pavilion. Like, dude, that place has had so many different names.
Yeah. But now you got like have you heard Zach Top?
Sydney loves him.
Dude.
I would probably know his songs just because
Yeah.
her playing it, but I don't know.
So
him.
Zach Top has like, he's got the old school country vibe to him. Like, and Joey started listening to him, and I listened to his stuff a lot.
You like Cody Jinks, right?
Yeah, I don't listen to him a lot.
Okay.
But
I haven't listened to like his newer stuff,
Mhm.
but like if it wasn't Action Bronson in my top 5, it'd be him.
yeah. And then like Zach Bryan's stuff is, I love listening to Zach Bryan's music, and he's a lot of people's favorite right now is Zach Bryan.
Yeah. If I was just making like a rap though, like Lil Wayne would be in there.
Oh yeah.
Eminem would be in there.
Yep.
Like, yeah. I mean, I could tell you like who is considered the best 5 ever. It just is not my 5.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anything else you wanna
Let's get into
spit
sports.
in there?
Let's get into
Yeah, let's
sports.
get into sports, dude. Can we start with the Cowboys?
Had a good week.
Yeah, dude.
Great week, dude.
Yeah.
Great week.
Yeah.
Bye week.
If the Niners, yeah,
Thank
bye
God.
week. Yeah, we had to clarify that.
Yeah.
Bye week.
Bye week.
Yeah, if the Niners would have won yesterday against the Chiefs, I would have said we had back-to-back bye weeks because the Niners play the Cowboys next
Yeah.
weekend. But yeah, I mean, now they're saying Ayuk's out for season.
Yeah.
Which you know,
I think his is ACL and MCL tear, right? That's rough.
yeah, and he's got, I think don't quote me on the numbers, but it's like it's either 80 million guaranteed or 88 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the contract in total is 104,
Yeah.
something like that. It's somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he had a massive drop yesterday.
I saw that.
That like would have been like total momentum swing,
Yep.
third down. Oh, he had like a lot of room to run if he catches that too.
Yeah.
And he dropped it.
Yeah.
I was not impressed with him at all. I haven't been this entire
a lot
season.
of people haven't been impressed with Ayuk.
He has had one good game.
Yeah.
And you got that much money. Like
Yeah.
maybe you should have been at training camp.
Yep.
Um,
Because now you got to take your first 4 weeks to like get warmed up
yeah.
and get like.
Yeah,
It's gonna
and
take
in
you
week
longer.
week 4, he looked good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was week 4 where he had like 130 yards or whatever it was. Most of it in the first half. He kind of fell asleep in the second half, but
Which I was talking to KJ too, and KJ was like, because I don't know who KJ is a fan of. I think he's
he's a Raider fan.
Is he? Yeah, I was gonna say I think he is a Raiders fan. And and we were talking about it, and I was like, the thing that's, because even I was talking to Yentl too, because she's a Niners fan, and I was like, the thing that's scary about Kansas City is they're, even when they're not good, like they find a way to win.
Yeah.
And that's something that is insane, because if you keep it close going into the fourth, Patrick Mahomes is gonna find a way. No matter how bad
I don't even know about that. Like no, he will.
Yeah. No
Like,
matter how bad the Chiefs are, like he's gonna find a way.
Yeah. So yesterday I said some crazy things while they were losing. He had his longest rush of his career yesterday, Patrick Mahomes.
Did
it was a 33-yard run.
That's the longest of his career?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It doesn't seem that long. He even said that in his press conference afterwards.
I feel like he's more of a runner than that.
So I mean, I'm not taking any of his flowers away.
Mm-hmm.
He faked like he was going out of bounds.
So
the defender pulled off.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't gonna hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you touch Patrick Mahomes, breathe the same air as him.
Yeah.
And at the out of bounds line.
Yep.
You're fucked. Yeah. 15 yards. So that was, he was getting the first down anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the defender kind of pulled out and he took off down the sideline.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is making a living doing things like that.
Yep.
Where it's like he's going to act like he's going to slide.
Yep, the fake slide.
Yeah. I think at the out of bounds line, I think there has to be a rule against it. Because, like, there's so many rules. Like if the quarterback gives himself up, like we saw it yesterday, Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles.
Yep.
Ruptured that much. Like, you could see it.
Yeah.
And
Browns fans are probably
went,
happy about that one.
Yeah. So he goes down, and they said, because he fumbled, wasn't touched, but he gave himself up. So the fumble didn't count. So I think they have to do something about the out of bounds line with that, because it's such an advantage. Because even if the defender didn't pull out, Patrick Mahomes would have touched that out of bounds line, and all of a sudden you can't even put two hands on him.
Yeah.
So, like, and he would have made a meal of it, and he would have friggin' slid into the bench and all that. What nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and make like a bunch of excuses about the 49ers. I mean, Ricky Pearsall was our best wide receiver yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was his first NFL
game of the
He
season.
just got shot 7 weeks ago. So, the Chiefs have a shit ton of injuries as well. But I mean, if you're gonna start comparing a guy like Rashee Rice and the importance to that team, if you're gonna start comparing that to Ayuk and Debo, is not. No, you can't do it. No. Like, Rashee Rice is good. I'm not taking anything away from him.
I think it's the speed factor. I think it's the speed factor of importance of Rashee Rice to that receiving core.
Yeah.
And I think that's any receiver that the Chiefs have. Like, they don't have crazy good receivers right now.
No.
But the speed that Casey puts together is unreal.
Yeah. And I think more of the blame, like, obviously, like, we don't have the best player in football right now. He's unavailable.
Yep.
With no timeline, really, either, which is scary.
Yeah.
Because, like, if our division did not suck as bad as we do right now, like, we would be not even making the playoffs.
Yeah. Because the Seahawks, because you guys lost, the Seahawks are in front, huh? Because I think they won this weekend.
No, they lost. We had the same record, 3-4.
Oh, okay. So
and we beat them, though.
Gotcha. So you guys are in the lead. Bro, I was looking at the standings all across the NFL right now. There's not, like, every division is just up for grabs so far.
Nah.
Not every division.
Up for grabs, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's the NFC North with
the
Detroit.
Lions. Yeah. So that's the
I think that's the NFC North, right?
Yeah, NFC North. And that's the division that it's like, okay, this division's going to come down. Like, every division's going to come down to the wire.
If you were allowed to have 4 playoff teams
in a division, yeah.
I don't even. You might be able to.
I think so. I think you can have all 4.
Like if they're all good enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. So I'm not even gonna get into speculating.
Well, because there's 7 teams per side.
Yeah, because
going into
one
playoffs.
each gets one gets a bye each game. So yeah,
Yeah. So
or the first week, one team gets a bye.
one team gets a bye, 6 teams play.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have a whole division in the playoffs. It'd be a crazy scenario. Or a whole division in the playoffs.
There's only 2 wild card. You know what? Let's not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to look into that because
I'm pretty sure there's. I'm pretty sure there's 7 teams.
The 49ers would have had 4 a few years ago when like Arizona was good. The Rams were. I think the year the Rams won the Super Bowl, I think we had 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think Arizona was a playoff team that year as well.
Yeah, I think you can get 4, but it's got to be like. It's got to be some crazy stuff to happen to get 4 in.
Well, yeah, because I mean you play those guys 6 times.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that's enough about the Niners. I think Kyle Shanahan's offense looks miserable this year. Like, even, like, Debo wasn't even questionable going into the game. And then all of a sudden he plays, like, the first, I think he didn't even come in, like, he didn't even start. And he came in on 3rd down, ran 1 route, and was like, I'm done. And then all of a sudden today, now they're saying he has pneumonia. And it's like, but I was sitting there yesterday like, motherfucker, you're sick, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you're sick and you're not playing.
Yeah.
Obviously, now that I know it's pneumonia, I'm like, okay, like, obviously, you can't run. But he's sitting there on the sidelines, so I'm like, how sick are you really?
Yeah.
Like, why are you not getting a vitamin IV before the game, at halftime?
Having oxygen during the game.
Like, yeah, like, you know, you got to try and play through it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see that back angle of the Ayuk one. I was immediately like, oh my God, he tore a vagina muscle. Here we go. Like, I started losing my mind.
Yeah.
And then I saw the back angle and I was like, fuck, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, like we don't even have.
Bro, so I watched the video of it. Not even his knee. Did you see his ankle? Mm-hmm. His ankle.
I thought it
on
was his ankle
other
first.
leg. Yeah. It was, but he took a beating on both legs. That's, yeah. That was wild.
I saw something about that being a cheap shot. And I was just like,
I
come
don't think
on, bro. Like how soft are we getting in football now?
Exactly.
Exactly. Like you can't even you can't land on a quarterback even if you're pushed in the back onto him. Like no,
the game's gotten too crazy. That's one of the reasons why I've stopped watching football is because like it's football. It's a brutal sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like the more you try and baby it, the more injuries you're gonna get. The harder it's gonna get. Just because now everybody has to change everything that they've learned their entire life up to this point. And now you have guys trying to tackle in different ways, and like you're creating more room for error.
I like the drop tackle one though.
Yes.
And I have not seen it called once.
And
it has happened multiple times.
It happens every game.
Yeah. And I haven't seen it called. Obviously, I can't watch every single game every single week.
Yeah.
I do my best to, but
Yeah.
they don't show, fouls on red zone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I think, I don't know. I'm not super ecstatic about like the officiating as well. Like, and I'm not even just saying the Chiefs game. I'm saying like across the board, I think referees have been miserable.
Yep.
Like it's benefited the Niners and it's hurt the Niners. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the officiating period has been miserable.
Yeah.
Tua's coming back.
I saw that.
Yeah,
he's
gonna
practicing
practice Wednesday,
and then depending on how his practice goes, he may start this weekend.
Yeah, which
That's
if
crazy.
he gets another one, the NFL's got to step in.
Yeah.
Like if he lives, and that's a genuine concern. Like
I don't even think he should be playing again.
no,
like he shouldn't.
I don't know if he doesn't have like, and again, we're not in their personal lives. Like we don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
Like, but if he has good people in his corner, which he seems like a good person.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he does. Somebody's got to put an arm around the shoulder and be like,
Hang it up.
yeah, like,
Trust me, bro, you've already got enough money to live the rest of your life. You're good. You're going to get compensated. There's got to be some sort of compensation from the NFL for that.
I don't know if I saw this correctly, because I know the UFC does like retirement plan, right? Like, So I don't know if the NFL does, but if they don't, they need to.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I understand like the NBA, not maybe, but
Yeah.
like I mean, these motherfuckers are in car crashes every play.
Yep.
Like,
Can
yeah,
you imagine
no.
getting hit by Myles Garrett?
And I mean, especially when you like, so you don't pay for college, right? Most of these guys are not paying for college. Like
Yeah,
they're
they're
getting
going on
full
scholarships, yeah.
rides, so they have the opportunity to have a career afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But like most of these guys are playing 2-3 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, if your career is ended because of head trauma, like, I mean, what, like, if it's actually messed you up, not like they're just worried that it's going to,
Yeah.
like, if it has messed you up, like, what did you go to school for?
Yeah.
Like, were you going to be an architect? Like,
Yep.
is your head gone and you can't do that job anymore? Like,
Yeah.
can you not? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
But
And like I said, I like based off of everything that all the concussions that I've seen Tua get, and this last one, like, bro, when
the
where do
hit
you draw
didn't
the
even
line?
look bad either.
No.
It didn't.
Where do you draw the line of, okay, it's time for me to hang it up?
Yeah.
Like, trust me, bro, you've got money. You're good. You're set on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to worry about that.
And I mean, did you see the Nick Saban interview after that happened? Again, this last one?
I don't
Because he
think
coached
so.
him at Bama. And he pretty much was saying, like, he's like, he was always this guy. Like, he's just a competitor. Like, he just wants to play football. He doesn't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
So I understand that. And I wish some of the 49ers players had that fucking drive because, my God, like, with the talent and that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
no, I'm not one of those guys that's like a Tua hater or anything.
No,
I need
he's
him to.
an awesome kid.
Yeah.
Like, he plays great football,
Mhm.
but there's comes a point where it's like, all right, dude.
Like, enough is enough,
Yeah.
dude. Like I'm pretty sure he has kids.
Yeah.
Like,
And I mean, even for us fans, everybody's sitting on the edge of their seat every time he drops back.
or every time he tries to run.
Yeah.
Like,
Because, like, is this going to be the one? Is this going to put him out? Like, it's scary.
yeah, and we definitely don't want another, like I know DeMar Hamlin's was different.
Yeah.
But we don't want another one of those scenarios.
No.
Like,
No, not at all.
um,
Devontae Adams got traded.
yeah, I think it was huge.
Yeah.
I absolutely got torched in fantasy. I fucking traded him for Jalen Hurts, who's been miserable. So, well, I mean, I had George Pickens, which I
He had a good game last
I
night.
didn't start him this week.
Yeah, but he had a good game last night.
Yeah, I didn't know how Russ was gonna play, but I knew it was
From what
gonna.
I saw,
I knew
Russ
it was
played
gonna help.
decent.
I knew it was gonna help him. I knew Russell Wilson actually being a passing quarterback was gonna help him.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much this quick though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't start George Pickens. Hopefully, I don't lose because of that. My other league, my team is ass. So, I'm just hoping I don't take last. I don't want a punishment.
Yeah. But I mean, back to Devontae Adams. Like,
Yeah.
he's being crucified for having 3 catches on 6 targets for 30 yards.
Well, he had a bad drop in the first quarter, first play of the game. It was a drop. For a lot of guys, it's not a bad drop, but for Devontae, it's a bad drop.
Yeah.
I took his overs on receiving in my betting last night, so I was pretty hot
Yeah.
that he didn't catch a few of those. But
My thing though is, like, yes, he has played with Aaron Rodgers for a long time.
yeah, you just got to give him a look.
But how long has it been since he had a decent quarterback throw the ball to him?
That is true, and he's taken a lot of hits.
He's not only taken a lot of hits, but he's had like you got to think about the headspace he's in right now, because it's obviously not great. Even getting traded to a better
Nah.
situation, like
I
your
don't.
your
I
headspace
disagree a
comes
little
up, but that affects your game. Big
No,
time.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I would go the other way with it. Like, I think he's like too. Yeah, I think he was too amped up going into last night.
Gotcha.
I think he was like too ready to go. Like, I'm back with my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which I don't know if that trade happens if Derek Carr gets hurt, because I think he was looking at New Orleans like that might be
Getting back
something.
with DC.
Yeah, I think he was looking at that.
Yeah,
but
that's like the main reason he went to the Raiders was to get back with DC.
Yeah,
and Derek Carr, it proves that Derek Carr was not the problem in Oakland.
He was,
and in Vegas.
He wasn't.
Everybody's like, Derek Carr sucks. Derek Carr's this, and it's like he's a great.
That organization is dog shit.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like, I mean, what we talked about him on the episode with Daniel. I'm gonna sound like a complete moron forgetting his name. The friggin' left end for the
Max
Raiders.
Crosby.
Yeah, Max Crosby's looking at getting traded now. He's trying to get out.
I don't know if he's trying to get out.
Did you see that last one? That last little interview he did?
Probably not the most recent one.
He was like, whoever I'm playing for, like I'm gonna give my all.
Oh,
so
yeah. See, I didn't see that one. The last one that I saw was the one that I mentioned last podcast, where he's like, I got it tatted on my body. Like,
yeah, exactly.
This is where I want to
be.
And
that's what I'm saying. You got a guy that has your organization's logo tattooed on you.
Yeah.
That is like, if Detroit come knocking, like,
yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Bro, that's a great play for Detroit to make. After losing Aiden Hutchinson, like...
And I think Max Crosby's so much better than him, too. I think Aiden Hutchinson's good.
Yeah.
But I think Max
Crosby's just got that...
I think he's different, bro.
Yeah.
Where's the Niners are talking about getting him. At? The Niners are talking about going for him, too. I think he's still in San Diego. Khalil Mack.
L.A.
Yeah, fucking, I don't give a shit. Fucking Washington Redskins. Like, I'm obviously joking. They have a name now. I'm glad they're not the Washington football team anymore. Although I think we should have made them make the playoffs before they got to pick a new team name. Yeah, I think you got to have a little bit of success before you. Yeah. If you're gonna change your name,
like the worst name possible too.
If you're gonna change your name over like being politically correct or whatever, then I think you just got to go with your location, your city, whatever, and football team until you make the playoffs at least.
Yep.
Or win a playoff game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that could be forever. When was the last time Dallas won a playoff game? Could be a long time.
Could be a long time, but I don't think they're getting rid of the Cowboys anytime soon. No. I don't think that's offensive to anybody.
Jerry Jones needs to just hang it up, dude. That guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but the 49ers should have had back-to-back bye weeks playing the Cowboys next week, but now we're down to wide receiver 4, 5, and 6. So,
what running back are you guys on? 2 or 3?
We're on 3, but he'd start for you guys. So
yeah.
Fucking Mason would definitely start for the Cowboys.
Yeah. I saw a thing with Leonard Fournette, and Leonard Fournette was like, Jerry, my line's open. He's like, I'm only 29. I got plenty of years left.
My buddy's been saying that at work for like the last 2 weeks. Call him. He's only 29.
Yeah.
You got a couple more years out of him.
Yeah.
He's better than Zeke.
I think so.
So
Zeke's, when Zeke left the Cowboys, it was all downhill. When he went to the Patriots, that was rough tenure for him. I mean, he wasn't terrible, but he ain't no RB1 anymore.
Have you watched any of the Patriots games?
No, they're horrific.
Drake May looks real.
Does he?
I don't know if you could change my mind off that. He looks good.
Speaking of young quarterbacks, poor Jaden Daniels. He got hurt this week.
They could have brought him back in.
I thought he was out for 4 weeks or something. 2 to 4 weeks.
They said they could have brought him back in, but he was eligible to come back in, but they were whooping on him so bad that they didn't have to. I don't know. Maybe I saw that as a joke on social media earlier. I can't be for sure, but
I honestly, bro, the Redskins, the Commanders, might take that division this year.
Yeah, like you said about the Chiefs earlier, just winning games even though they're playing like ass.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the Eagles like that too this year. The Eagles are winning games, and they have not looked very they've had individual performances where they've looked good. They have not looked cohesive as a team yet.
Yeah.
If Sirianni goes, that team is legit again. Yeah. But I think the
Cowboys
Detroit,
too, if the Cowboys turn it around and Dak and CD can get on the same page, Dallas, with the defense that we have, granted we're giving up 40-point games this year. If the defense can pull together a little bit, and part of that too is the offense isn't producing, so the defense is on the field the whole game. We're not putting up points, so it's hey, you guys go score our points and get stops. Like if Dak and CD can get on the same page, I think things turn around in Dallas.
Yeah, that's why I was so upset about Brandon Ayuk too. Is I don't think holdouts help anybody.
No.
Like they don't help the rest of your offense because like there's no reason CeeDee Lamb should get one target in a second half that you guys are losing a football game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm not saying this as a fact.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, CeeDee Lamb is the second best wide receiver in football, behind Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Like, and I'm not saying Tyreek's not amazing. Yeah. I just think he's.
I think CD's a top 5 in the league for sure.
I think he's number 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do think he's number 2. Like you talk about route running, hands, all that. I think he's number 2. Anyways, we got a couple more things to get into before that clock.
Yep.
Hits 10 more minutes. So.
Yep. Los Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
World Series, baby.
I'm a bigger Yankees fan this week than I think I'm a Niner fan. So,
let's go Dodgers, baby.
Obviously, I'm a Giants fan.
Yep. Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm a Dodgers fan.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We don't see eye to eye on any sports.
No. I don't know.
You're a Niners fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. You're a Giants fan. I'm a Dodgers fan. I really don't pay attention to basketball, but I'm a Celtics fan.
Think I hate the Cowboys more than most Eagles fans. Like it.
That's a bold statement.
And it has come the last like 4 years that your sister and I have been together.
Oh, yeah, because my sister's a Cowboys fan.
She was.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, the kids tried to be a Cowboys fans too.
Yeah.
And then, dude, Sophia had a freaking mic drop on your mom at the soccer game on Saturday. At the Twins soccer game on Saturday. She was saying bye to us because they were going with their dad.
Uh-huh.
She said bye to me, gave me a hug, said bye to her mom, gave her a hug, and then looked at your mom and said, Cowboys suck, and walked away. I was like... Like, Zinni and I died laughing for like 5 minutes, dude. It was the funniest shit she's ever said in her 10 years of existence, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I was like, that's very rude, disrespectful behavior to your Mima, but I'll let it slide this time because that shit was funny. It's hard to discipline a kid when you're dying laughing.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dodgers, Yankees. You know, I mean, it's kind of hard to put like Aaron Judge in the same stratosphere as Shohei Ohtani, but at the plate they are in very similar.
Yeah. Dude, what about Shohei being a ghost at the plate with nobody on base?
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
He just likes RBIs, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Which sucks because he's your guys' leadoff hitter.
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
They got to do something else about that. They have to change.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys moved Mookie Betts. Just hit him at 2.
Yeah.
Let Mookie lead off, but I mean Mookie's hitting him out too. So, I think that's gonna be a very fun.
Oh, it'll be an awesome
matchup. I think it starts tomorrow, right? Tuesday? No.
I have no idea when it starts.
Yeah,
maybe
you want to look that up real quick. We also have the NBA starting tomorrow, which means that I am a full-time degenerate now. It's no longer just Thursday, Sunday, Monday. Sleeper, please be kind to me. Like, just cut me off at some point if I just keep losing. 'Cause
Friday.
If I don't win tonight, that means the game's Friday? Okay, it starts Friday. If I don't win tonight, that means this is my first loss in 3 weeks. So I'm up 550 in 3 weeks.
On Sleeper?
Yeah. So it's not bad. And I don't know, did I say this on the podcast last week? Because you said a couple weeks ago, you're like about sport, like we don't condone sports betting or whatever, because we live in California.
Yeah.
So it is paid entry contests of skill is what it's called. So you can't bet on the outcome of a game.
Yeah.
You can only bet on player props.
Okay.
That's how they can get away with it in California.
That's dope.
Yeah. So California is literally on their approved list.
Sick.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm using a VPN so I can be a degenerate. Or I'm not gambling through my phone on Canada or something, you know. Yeah, I think I already mentioned my fantasy a little bit enough. So yeah, I'm ass at fantasy football.
Dodgers in 6.
I hope it goes 7.
That'd be cool to see a 7.
Not for you. Well, I'd be praying for a sweep.
Yeah. No, but realistically,
I mean, if it was not for Aaron Judge, because like I haven't really been able to watch a lot of the game. Like a lot of the playoff games in the MLB, I don't know why they do it like this. Like just space it out longer, so you don't have games starting at 2.
Yeah.
For the playoffs, like I think it's weird.
Which I think all of the World Series games are late games.
Yeah,
They're all late. But I mean, I'm gonna give the Yankees some credit. I think they're gonna.
Well, if it wasn't for Aaron Judge.
Well, Stanton's playing pretty good right now.
Well,
too.
yeah, Stanton in the it was not the last game, or maybe it was the last game. He hit that 2-run shot
for the late. Gave him the
but friggin' like it seemed like it was back-to-back games where Aaron Judge was hitting 2-run homers to friggin' tie the game up in like the 8th inning.
Yeah.
So I mean, late game heroics by those two guys. Yeah. To get him there.
But yeah, I'm gonna say Dodgers in 6 for sure. I'll give the Yankees 2 games.
I don't even know who the Yankees ace is, so I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just gonna be cheering for him.
I know for sure that the Yankees, like mid-season, just a couple months ago, like their pitching staff or their bullpen was beat up.
Well, I know they have Rondon and Garrett Cole. Yep. Those are probably their 2 best pitchers. So I just don't know who you're gonna see on Friday night.
Yeah,
it's one of those 2 guys, though. I'm pretty sure.
So, yeah. It'll be a good series, though. It'll be fun baseball to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah,
like, you're gonna see a lot of home runs. You're gonna see a lot of.
It's gonna be hitting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a batters series.
You wanna break down what your plans are for Saturday, real quick?
Yeah. So we got a number 22 Resi. I went and scouted this morning. It sucks because where we're going, like you can't really get into scout. So I had to like take some back roads and try and find my way to just get a visual of the area that we're going. And I mean, I was probably still a mile out, but through the glass, it looks promising. I know that it's going to happen back there. It's just where the birds that we want, it's where we're going is where the birds that we want to be. Our biggest thing is going to be there's 21 people in front of us. Depends on 1, who those people are, and 2, how fit those people are, because
it's a race.
Yeah, it's a rat race. I mean, that's opening day anywhere, unless you go to places where there's blinds and you get into a blind. We don't have that luxury this year, and even if we did have a luxury of shooting a blind, I probably wouldn't even take a blind. I'd probably go free roam or sign ponder, something else. But yeah, we're packing light. I literally told Johnny, I said we're bringing 2 decoys on a jerk rig. That's going to be bundled up in my backpack. We're throwing a pulsator in his backpack. And then I just got this new decoy in Oregon. That's like it's a jerk string, but it's a Mojo.
Is that the one Johnny got you for? Yeah.
Okay. So we're bringing that with us. I know that for a fact that nobody out there is going to have that. So I was talking to Sam today, and he's like, you won't even need that. And I was like, yes, you're right. It's opening day. I'm probably not going to need it, but to have it and nobody else is going to have it, that's going to be like a game changer out there.
Yeah.
So we're packing light. We're going on a mission. It's a mile to get to the pond, and then it's a 600-yard trek through the pond.
Damn.
And it's thick. It's super thick.
Okay.
So it'll be a mission. I'm excited for it. Obviously, it's opening day. It's the start of my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm hoping. The plan is 14 green. Like that's the plan. So I think we can make it happen. We're gonna do it again Sunday too. It'll be the same play both days. Like I said, it depends on who's in front of us. If they're out of towners, great, we've got the advantage. If we got a couple locals in front of us, it'll be a close one. But I don't think anybody's beating me and Johnny out there. I don't think it's happening. So I'm excited. Probably give a little recap on it next week. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. We might just have to like post something on social media or something.
Yeah. Saturday, we got Holloway versus Taporia.
I won't be here.
What?
Yeah. Remember, I told you about the camping trip, and we're not going on the camping trip, but the family wants to go up to Saturday.
Oh, dang. All right. So you guys
maybe I'll try and work it in to where we could be home by 7, but no guarantees on that.
Yeah.
You will be updated on social media
Yeah.
if we're gonna do that.
Dang.
I know, I'm so depressed. But I'm gonna tell her either we leave at 5 or we're not leaving till 10.
Yeah.
So like, cause I'm gonna watch it there regardless.
Yeah. So
yes, friggin'
Halloween too.
Hopefully. Yeah, that's my guy. So
Yep.
all right.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Bills podcast. Another short one.
Yeah, I know. It's about to stop.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to it. But yeah, we got a couple more coming later this week, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.